Hello my friends and welcome back. I am so thankful that you are here. In this video, we're going to be going over 30 reading strategies that will really help you on the GED Reading Language Arts test or the HiSET reading test. Now, I will give you 10 strategies for free in this video. We'll do some reading and I'll provide you with those strategies. But to access the next 20, you want to click the link down below. By clicking the link, you will get the free PDF worksheet that goes with this, as well as a bonus video. And you guys loved this when I offered it for the social studies and the science test. So here it is for the reading test. It's only $5. So I want you to think about that. You go drive to a convenience store, you pick up a drink and a candy or a snack, and what is it? $5, right? Or probably even more. And this $5, so think about it. Your convenience store treat or your future. Let me tell you something. Once you pass the GED or the HiSET, you're going to be making more money probably, and you can buy even more. So make this investment right now. Click that link down below. My friends, let's get started on those strategies. So we are going to start here with interview strategies for success. Now, my recommendation for you is to just do a quick skim of the article and then look at the questions so that while you're reading, you really know what to expect and you know what you're looking for, right? When preparing for an interview, employing effective strategies can greatly enhance your chances of success. Start by thoroughly researching the company and the role you're applying for, as this will demonstrate your genuine interest and help you tailor your responses. Practice common interview questions, ensuring that your answers highlight your skills and experiences. Develop a strong understanding of your own resume so you can confidently discuss your accomplishments and qualifications. During the interview, maintain good body language, make eye contact, and listen attentively to the interviewer's questions. Don't forget to ask thoughtful questions about the company and the position, showcasing your enthusiasm and engagement. Finally, follow up with a thank you email expressing your gratitude for the opportunity and reiterating your interest in the position. These strategies can help you present yourself as a qualified and enthusiastic candidate. So our question number 1, what is the central idea of the paragraph? So central idea really just means the main idea. And this is actually a very common and frequent question that you might experience on your test. So before even looking at the answers, just think about what is this about? It's a one paragraph informational article. What's it about? Right? Interview strategies, right? Tips for interviewing so that you can rock your interview, right? Now thinking about that, let's look at the questions. A, the importance of body language in an interview. Is that what the entire paragraph is about? No, that's just one of the details, right? That's a supporting detail. Tips for effective interview preparation and strategies. Yes, right? That's exactly what we just said is the main idea, the central idea. So that's our answer, but let's take a look at C and D. The significance of asking questions during an interview. Again, that's a nice supporting detail, but it's not what the whole thing is about. And the role of research in showcasing enthusiasm for a job. Again, a supporting detail. So B is the main central idea. How would you characterize the author's writing style in the paragraph? Okay, now as we're thinking through this, think about what was the tone that they had? Were they A, analytical and data-driven? Were there any numbers in here, people? No, there were no numbers. Was it lighthearted, humorous? Ha! Did it make you laugh while we read it? No, there was no humor in this at all, right? Was it emotional, expressive? Oh, really showing that emotion? No, not at all. Formal and academic, yes. And so these are definitely the types of questions that you might encounter on your GED or your HiSET, the author's writing style. And so we're actually going to go over this on all of the articles that we read, the writing style. In the paragraph, what does the word genuine most likely mean? Okay, so you have to find the word genuine, right? And it's located right here. So I like to reread that whole sentence. So here, start by thoroughly researching the company and the role you're applying for, as this will demonstrate your genuine interest and help you tailor your responses. So if you're tailoring your responses, you're really thinking about the business, you have an interest. Does genuine mean artificial? No. Artificial, fake? No. Does it mean sincere? Yes. Elaborate? No. And the last one here is actually one of the vocabulary words that I work with my in-person students on. Blase, I like to think about it like blah, blase, right? So it means like unimpressed, uninterested, indifferent. Does that mean, are you blasé? Do you have blasé, indifferent interest? No, right? You want to really show that you're sincere, that you care about this position, right? So B is our answer. Number 4, in the paragraph, what does the word tailor suggest? Okay, so again, we have to find it. Where's the word tailor? Right here, tailor. So it says here, help you tailor your responses. Okay, so think about, what does the word tailor mean? Maybe you know someone named Taylor. Tailor a lot of times like is a career, someone that mends clothes, right? Or adjusts clothes. So, but is that really what it's meaning here, right? So again, this will demonstrate your genuine interest and help tailor your responses. So are we talking about clothing here, people? No, we're not. Okay, to customize or adjust? Yeah, right? That's what we're doing. We're adjusting our answers, right? So a tailor, the person adjusts clothing. And in this case, we are tailoring or we are adjusting our answers. So the answer is B. To create something? No, we're not creating. We're adjusting our responses, right? We're making it so that they fit. To become someone else? No. So the answer here is B. Number 5. What can be inferred about the importance of researching a company before an interview? Okay, so we have the word infer. So again, this is really important to know. What does infer mean? So infer means they're not going to go out and tell you, right? So I have an inkling, or I can infer that you are here because you're trying to get your GED or your HiSET, right? Do I know this for sure? No, I don't. But you're watching a video that helps prepare for the GED or the HiSET. So I can infer that you're getting it or that you're working toward it, but I don't know exactly. And you know what? Some of you actually might not be, but that's okay. I can infer that most people that watch this video are. So knowing now what the word infer means, a really important word to know for the test. Let's reread this. What can be inferred about the importance of researching a company before an interview? So again, they're not going to go out and tell us exactly in the paragraph. We need to use our own background knowledge and reading whatever the paragraph was about, combine those together, and we can come up with sort of a conclusion or a guess. So A, it is unnecessary and does not impact the interview process. Researching it, do you think that that's the answer? No. Okay, it is essential for demonstrating genuine interest and preparedness. Okay, you research a company, and yes, that shows that you are interested and you're prepared. Okay, C, it is only important for entry-level positions. Do we think so? Like if let's say you're applying for a manager position, right? Do you think you should research the company? Do you think you should know about the company? I think so. So that's not the answer. It is a formality and does not influence the hiring decision. Now, put yourself in the shoes of the interviewer. You're interviewing someone they know nothing about the company. Do you think you're going to hire them? No, right? You want to make sure that they know about the company. So B is our answer. There sure have been a lot of B's in this sequence. What inference Aha! We've got the same word just written differently, right? In number 5, we said inferred. And in this one, we're saying inference, but same thing, right? So, what inference can be drawn from the paragraph regarding the author's view on asking questions during an interview? So, don't even look at the answers. Does the author think that it's important? Yes. Yes, the author thinks it's important. And this is a tip for you. Anytime you're going into an interview, make sure you have at least a couple of questions that you're ready to ask them, but not questions that you can just look up. Like, what are the benefits? Go look it up, right? Ask genuine questions to the interviewing committee. Okay, A, asking questions is discouraged and may seem unprofessional. No, it's very professional. You've got to do it. Asking questions is important to showcase enthusiasm and engagement. I'm excited about the company. I'm excited about this position. Here are my questions, right? C, asking questions is only relevant for certain job positions. D, asking questions is optional and doesn't significantly impact the interview. No, that's not what the author thinks. The author thinks that it's very important. You've got to do it. It showcases your enthusiasm and your engagement, excitement for the company. Friends, have you clicked the link yet? Right down below, you will get access to all of these questions plus 20 more to really help you on that GED language arts test or the HiSET reading test. So pause what you're doing and click that link if you haven't already. $5, that's all it is, $5. Now our next reading is about the civil rights movement. So this is the type of article that could be either in the social studies test or the reading test. Because remember, social studies is a reading test. So you want to make sure you follow the reading strategies. And I always recommend to SLAY, right? So the S in SLAY stands for skim. So take a quick look at what's going on. And then your L, look at the questions. A, actually read. A, answer questions. And then Y, check your work, right? So we're going to take a little read here of the civil rights movement. Now, if you downloaded this, then you can follow that technique, but we're not going to actually follow the technique in this video. Civil rights movement. In the turbulent era of the 1960s, a spark ignited across the nation, fueling the flames of change and justice. As the echoes of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s resounding speeches reverberated through the air, a diverse coalition of courageous individuals took a stand against the shackles of segregation and discrimination. In the heart of this transformative movement, ordinary people became extraordinary heroes, marching arm in arm, demanding equal rights and dismantling the barriers that had long divided communities. The struggle was fierce, met with the hoses and dogs of those who resisted progress, yet the unwavering determination of the civil rights activists prevailed. Through poignant moments like the Montgomery bus boycott and the historic March on Washington, the movement cast a spotlight on the inherent dignity of every individual, sparking a wave of societal change that would resonate for generations to come. The civil rights movement, a testament to the strength of unity and the power of dreams, ushered in a new era where justice and equality could no longer be denied. Now, just like we did in our first reading, we need to think about what is the main idea or the central theme, right? So it's talking about the civil rights movement. Remember, that was the title of the article, right? So the civil rights movement, and it really just addressed a few poignant moments or important moments that took place during that time. So knowing that, what is the main idea? So A, the struggles of the civil rights movement were met with violent resistance, hindering progress. Was like the whole thing about violent resistance? No. I mean, yeah, there was some, but that's not the main idea, right? Dr. Martin Luther King played a central role in the civil rights movement, delivering impactful speeches. Is the whole article about his impactful speeches? Is that what the whole thing is about? No, it's about the civil rights movement, right? The 1960s witnessed a transformative civil rights movement, with ordinary individuals standing against discrimination. Yeah, now we're talking a little bit more, right? But let's look at D. The Montgomery bus boycott and the March on Washington were unrelated events in the fight for civil rights. No, it talked about it right down here, right? The Montgomery bus boycott and the March on Washington, they were pivotal times during that during the civil rights movement. So our answer here is C. How does the author primarily structure the paragraph to convey the narrative about the civil rights movement? So it's important that you understand text structures. And we actually go over that in the bonus video that goes along with the PDF that you can purchase for $5. So through fragmented and nonlinear timeline, emphasizing key events in random order. Were these key events in random order? Was it fragmented, just kind of broken in pieces? No, it seems like it was very well structured, right? So cause and effect framework, detailing the impact of speeches and events on the movement. Is it really cause? Here's the cause and here are the effects. In this case, yes, there is, right? The cause is the injustice. The effect is essentially the movement that is taking place. But let's look at the other ones. Employing a descriptive style, focusing on vivid imagery and sensory details. So the descriptive style, yes, it does have some descriptive style, but it is more of that cause and effect framework going on. And then the vivid imagery and sensory details, not so much in this one. We might see that a little bit more in a fiction writing or a literary writing. Organizing the information in a comparative fashion. Was it really talking about comparative? I mean, not really, not so much, right? Highlighting contrast between different phases of the movement. It mentioned that there were different phases, but it didn't really go into detail contrasting the different phases. So our answer here is B. What does the term transformative mean in the context of the paragraph? So what we're doing here is we're using context clues. So we find the word, here it is right here, and just like we did in the last paragraph, read the entire sentence and use the words around it to help you figure out what it means. So starting right here, in the hearts of this transformative movement, ordinary people became extraordinary heroes, marching arm in arm, demanding equal rights and dismantling the barriers that had long divided communities. Okay, so it's taking ordinary people and transforming them into extraordinary heroes, right? So it's kind of like the Transformers, right? They're one way and then they transform into something else, right? So use background knowledge that you have to sometimes help you answer these questions. So violent and aggressive, no. Ordinary and unremarkable, no, right? Bringing out a significant change, yes. Historical and symbolic, no. So C is our answer. Number 4, what is the meaning of the word resounding as used in the paragraph? So here it is, right here. And we have, as the echoes of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s resounding speeches reverberated through the air. Okay, so maybe you've heard it before. Maybe you've heard Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech. If you haven't, go look it up, okay? So is it soft and muted? He's giving a speech to thousands upon thousands of people. Is it soft and muted? No, right? Is it echoing loudly and clearly? He's a speaker. Is he speaking loudly and clearly? Yes. Is it confusing and unclear? I don't really understand what he's talking about. No, it's very clear, right? Is it whispered and secretive? No. So it's echoing loudly and clearly. He's very strong and very powerful in his words. What can be inferred about the impact of the civil rights movement on society? Okay, so think about how things are now versus how they were before the civil rights movement. right? So A, the movement had no lasting effects on societal attitudes. I mean, it's much better, right? There's much more equality, the way that things should be, right? The March on Washington was the only significant event. No, it was the whole movement that was significant, right? The civil rights movement brought about enduring societal change. Yes, praise the Lord that there was that big enduring societal change, right? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s speeches had little influence on the movement. No, they had a huge influence, right? All of these pieces put together is what caused such an impactful movement. What inference can be drawn about the resilience of individuals involved in the civil rights movement? Okay, look through the answers, see what you think. The answer is C. Despite facing violent resistance, the civil rights activists persevered with unwavering determination. They are determined to make this happen. My friends, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and taking the time and effort to better yourself in the future. I just know that you're going to do amazing things in this world, and I believe in you. If you haven't already, click that link really quickly to gain access. You've already got the momentum. Gain access to the other 20 questions, and my friend, go believe in yourself just like I believe in you. Peace, guys.